Heavy metal. So, little short update. I went home 2 weekends in a row. The 2 weeks before that, I stayed out and had two $6,000 revenue weeks. Oh. And then the 2 weeks before that, I went home again. So we're going home a lot more. We've got kids. Basketball season's already going for the one. Soccer season's coming up for the same one at doing that and the little guy. And they're very short seasons for everything because of the coronavirus. I don't like saying COVID, so if I ever say that word at all again, it's going to be coronavirus. Because I hate it, and it's stupid. And although it's real, I think that it's just getting to a ridiculous point to wear 2 masks and 3 masks and whatever. That's like using 5 different pieces of toilet paper at once when you're cleaning yourself. So anyway, had a good load. Picked up in Gary, Indiana, the solid gold city, man, where everything is just A-okay all the time. Backed into the customer's dock over there. Nice people. Horrible time management. Backed into that dock and was there 4 hours and 50-some minutes before I rolled out. So that started killing the day, and then got on 65. We was about on the road about 2 hours, 15 minutes. Ran into traffic behind a fatal accident that shut 65 completely down north of Lafayette. After an hour, it was about 2 hours, we got off at US 231, headed to the west, and dropped down 52, hit 65 again, south of Lafayette, which took another hour and a half, 2 hours on that deal. So I lost about 8 to 8.5 hours of productivity today, and off of my 70 that it should have not been needed. This load was just a little over 300 miles and paid $992 in change. So I did deliver the load today, but I only had 39 minutes while I left the customer. I drove 10 minutes north, bobtail, to this pilot. So tomorrow I've got to go 9 miles back down there to get an empty. I was not going to go somewhere to pick up an empty and really rush my butt here to try to park a truck with a trailer in a pilot that you know is full before you got here. So I'm going to be late for my pickup tomorrow, but there's nothing I can do about it based on my dispatch stuff. They can see that there. I'm not freaking out about it. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but I'm going to be behind, but they're not going to pull the load because I ain't saying a word. Anyway, so that's what's up, dog. I'm trying to get my log straightened up here. So, word to the wise. In the last video, I said, get off your rump. I believe it was the last video. No, it was the video before last. I said, get off your rump and go do this thing. Well, that's not. There's one pause I need to put in there. If you're having so many doubts that it clouds your mind because you doubt yourself or you think the risk is too great, then you shouldn't do this. You should handle that before you do this. There's enough challenges out here that you're going to meet that you do not need yourself in the way. Yourself should be working for yourself, not in your way. So if you have that many doubts, oh my, I got so many wife and kids, my electric bill's this per month, I don't know if I could swing everything, blah, blah, blah. Handle it out. Do some legwork. Do the math. Start thinking. Watch other videos besides my dumb butt. Look, and you don't just watch 2 or 3 guys. Start looking around. Start reading. Call the outfit and talk to them. When I say the outfit, everybody knows I mean Schneider. It's whoever I'm contracted to, whatever. So give them a call. Talk to them. Tell them your concerns. Get as much as you can out of them. And if they start, turning you off, then you don't want just to have to come here. There's other companies that will lease you a truck. Now, SFI is also owned by Schneider, but it's a separate outfit. You can lease a truck from them and go somewhere else. So just let me know if you're really interested. I'll give you my guy's name, and I'll hook you up with him, and we'll see where it goes. And you can take it to any company that they approve of, which would be a question for you to ask them. I don't care who you want to go to. But if you have those doubts under control and you have faith in yourself, then wasting time at this point is to your own detriment. It's not going to be any easier at any other time because you're wasting time, and now you're going to be playing catch up because ain't none of us getting any younger. So make sure it's what you want to do. If you're happy being a company man, or if you get home every night and that's how you want your life to be, then I think you should just stay with that, and that's fine. If you're like me and there's not any better opportunities around at the moment, then perhaps you should go and try my APU fired up, I guess, to try to get the batteries going, but the battery wasn't low, so I don't know. I just killed it. But if you think that you want to try this and that overwhelms the doubt you might have, then yes, I think you should do it, and I think you should quit waiting. So maybe one day you can lease on to me, or maybe one day you could drive a truck for me if you want to be a company guy. That's my goal, is to have a multifaceted approach to running a transportation company. And if I do have people working for me, and the good Lord allows the company to get that far, I want to take care of them, not because I want to retain them. That's looking at it. Now, granted, business is business at the end of the day, but I've been that guy for so long. I've had some good truck driving jobs, and I was still miserable and never felt like I belonged there. And although it sucks being gone from my wife and kids for periods of time, it sucks for everybody out here that does this job, unless they hate their wife and their kids. And it's a sacrifice me and my family are trying to make to grow this thing to where we don't have to, I wouldn't say don't have to drive anymore, don't have to do this anymore, but so that I don't have to do it all the time. I've been doing it so long. But also so I can give somebody else what I never got out of another outfit. Now, if you're like me and the big hole in your life was you not working for yourself, and you try it and you realize, wow, this is what I need to do, then God bless you in that way too. You ain't got to have no attachment to me for me to be wanting to help you. And what that means is, I'm a Christian. I'm a struggling sinner Christian, as are Christians, as are all human beings by our nature. But we're not supposed to judge. We're supposed to pray for and be kind. And that's what I'm trying to do, is be kind. If I can help you and motivate you, and you got some pointed questions, and I'm able to answer those things, and we're able to establish a dialogue, and I can help you in much the same way that Big Rig CEO helped me, that Thor's videos at first helped me, which I need to reach out to him. I ain't talked to him in a while. But those guys, and then, of course, James, Big Rig CEO, turned me on to Jeffrey Like, who was another guy who did the Schneider thing back in the day and has built his own deal. And a lot of other guys. I mean, there's so many guys making trucking videos that it is what it is. But as far as just being real, if you have any questions of any sort that has to do with Schneider IC right now, then yeah, you can throw me those. I haven't gone to the AIR, the all-in rate board, because there's a pro and a con the way I see it. I've been weighing it out. I haven't talked to anybody directly, but I've heard good and bad, and I'm just not ready to make a change because I'm still doing well here. But from what I hear with the AIR, there's two things. That one's good, one's bad. The bad thing is it's not as transparent. You're not seeing fuel surcharge anymore, and you're not guaranteed 65%. Sounds scary, sounds messed up, right? Well, here's the thing. You get to still, supposedly, and this is why I would like to meet somebody and compare, you can still supposedly see all the freight that I see being on IC, and then also having other options. Now, sometimes that you'll get more than 65%, sometimes you'll get less. And you're not going to see the fuel surcharge because that's hence the name all-in rate board. But you know, the pro being you would have more choices. You would be able to work yourself into an area you normally wouldn't be able to get, and then work your way back out and still be profitable. You could probably go home more often and still make good money. You just got to do more legwork picking your loads to be as profitable as possible. But you should already be doing that on the IC. So if options are what you're going for, that sounds like it would be the way to go. But I want to meet somebody, or at least drill in and get a lot more data to make an informed, or as informed as possible, decision, other than, hell yeah, this has got more options according to the company, or according to Bill Bob over here, you know, on Fastlane Street, whatever. And then you just jump, and then I'd have just been perfect or even better sitting back behind me. You don't change something just to change it. There's got to be a reason behind it, and right now the scale is not tipping one way or the other, so we don't make a change. If the scale don't move, I don't make a change. That's just doing something for shits and giggles, and shits and giggles don't mix with dollars and cents. It's all shits and giggles till somebody giggles and shits. So anyway, I'm trying to do my best to pay it forward. If you guys got any more questions, just keep sending them to me. I'll email you back, start a dialogue, gregmilam@gmail.com. I'll be at Schneider for a while. I don't know exactly what my next steps are going to be finite, but I know where I want to go, and I know that there are several options to get there. Just depends on which line of lily pads I want to jump on. But in the meantime, stay between the fog line and the zipper, keep the rubber side down and the steering wheel pointed up and back. Please lay down and get your rest. Don't lay down in the ditch. God bless you guys. I'll talk to you in a few days. If I get something really good out of Jacksonville, which is where I'm going next, really good load. If I get down to Jacksonville and I'm able to get something, come back to the Midwest or up to the Mountaineer Charlie West where I'm from, great. If I get something really sick, I'll make a video about it. But other than that, I guess it'll be about a week. So you guys take care. God bless. We love you. The good Lord loves you. And we're going to be successful out here because A, we ain't got any other choice, and B, and most importantly, it's because it's our job. God bless.